You may have heard, possibly, the fight is 8 days away. The fight is a boxing fight, even though many believe it's not going to be much of a fight at all. It's odd to think the biggest event in UFC history is not happening in an 8-sided ring, but instead a 4-sided ring. But one win, everything changes. Our Brett Okamoto chatted with the man that helped make Mayweather and McGregor a reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mayweather versus McGregor.
It's going to be a spectacle of ginormous proportions.
I know I'm the best.
I'm just simply the best fighter.
You light him up and I knock him down like bowling pins.
I will boxing.
When you're sitting there August 26th and you're watching this fight unfold, are you hoping for anything?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm hoping for Conor McGregor by knockout. Conor McGregor is my guy. Normally when we do fights, everybody's our guy. That's not the case on the 26th. And the beautiful thing about this fight and what makes this fight so big is there's people who say this is an absolute joke. It's ridiculous and this fight shouldn't happen. I love those people and I love that perspective. Then you have the boxing guys that are like, Floyd Mayweather, this guy's never boxed, Floyd Mayweather's gonna destroy him. Then you have the UFC people who are like, Conor McGregor hits like a truck and he's gonna knock him out. That's what makes this fight so great.
Is there a worst case scenario for the UFC in terms of how this fight could go?
I don't know. I mean, if you look at this fight, right? I say it all the time about Conor McGregor. This guy is amazing. He'll fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. And in life, I don't care what you do in life, there is no reward without taking risk. And now he's going to go in and box with Floyd Mayweather. Obviously, the best case scenario for us is he knocks Floyd Mayweather cold. It'll be the biggest upset in the history of any sport ever in the history of the world.
We knew I was the A-side. That's why this had to come to the boxing ring.
What are you doing with a school bag on stage? You can't even read. That's it.
We know Mr. Tap Out like to quit.
The Mayweather.
You going out on your face or you going out on your back? I'm going to knock him out inside 4 rounds. Mark my words.
What are your final thoughts on the Mayweather-McGregor press tour?
I don't think ever in our lifetime you will see better mental warfare. What went on there is as much a part of the fight as the fight itself, and it was great. Two of the best who've ever done it, doing it against one another from two different sports. You'll never see anything like that again in our lifetime. Whatever Conor said to Floyd, vice versa, it all gets fixed in a fight.
Did you ask Conor, as just a boxing fan, what his strategy is to beat Floyd Mayweather?
I stopped doubting Conor McGregor a long time ago, and he's got a serious fight IQ. He knows what he needs to do, and I leave that up to him.
Conor McGregor's a good counterpuncher, MMA style.
We're talking about a defensive genius with Floyd.
This fight goes two ways. Either Floyd Mayweather runs around and does his style of fighting and defense and tries to stay away from Conor and not get hit. Conor will go right after Floyd Mayweather and will try to knock him out. That's Conor's style. Then there's the other side where Floyd thinks that Conor is so weak at boxing that he comes right after Conor. Speed kills. He tries to use his speed and actually tries to knock Conor McGregor out. So at the end of the day, this is an event that everybody wants to see. It was built by the fans and the media, and I truly believe that it will be a good fight.
We'll indeed see if that's the case in 8 days. A quick reminder as you take a look at the odds, which favor McGregor every so often in terms of at least the odds getting better. Floyd is still the heavy favorite to win the fight, obviously, but as the betting continues, more and more people are saying, why not? Let me just throw 20 on McGregor and see what happens. By the way, the weigh-in for this fight 1 week from tonight, and it will be live on the 6th with Michael and Jamel on the eve of what Dana White hopes is the biggest sports upset, in his words, in the history of the world. So more people are putting money on McGregor, but Money Mayweather is the clear prohibitive favorite to win the fight.